Sean Garrison is an American former actor of film and television. His longest-running role was in the 1967 CBS Western legal drama Dundee and the Coroner. The New York City native launched his acting career in the 1957 episode A Time to Die of the ABC, Warner Brothers Western television series, Colt 45, starring Wade Preston. He appeared again on Colt 45 in 1958 as Charles Chuck Dudley in the episode Circle of Fear. In 1958, he had an uncredited role in the film Darby's Rangers with James Garner. That same year he was cast as Mike Fullerton in the episode The Empty Guns of the ABC, WB Western series, Cheyenne, starring Clint Walker in the title role. In the storyline, Matt Reardon seeks to make amends to Martha Fullerton, the widow of the first man that he killed in a gunfight. Standing between them is Garrison in his role as her vengeful son, Mike, who calls out Reardon for a final gunfight. Todd Griffin plays Sheriff Frank Day in this episode with a surprise ending. He played Andy Gibson in the 1958 episode The Canary Kid of another ABC, WB Western series, Sugarfoot, with Will Hutchins in the title role. He also had a comedy role with Ricky Nelson in 1958, as George in Stealing Rick's Girl, on ABC's The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet. Garrison played the role of Yeoman Cathamp in the 1958 Andy Griffith military film, Onionhead. In 1959, he was cast as Seaman Floyd in the film, Up Periscope. He had two film roles in 1961, as Glenn in Splendor in the Grass, with Natalie Wood, and as Fred Tyson in Bridge to the Sun. In 1965, he was cast as Lloyd Garner in The Young Marauders, the fourth episode of the ABC Western series, The Big Valley, with Barbara Stanwyck. In 1966, he played the role of Mark Dominic, the lover of the Jean Seberg character, in the mystery film Moment to Moment. Another 1966 role was that of the Reverend John Porter in the episode Sanctuary of CBS's Gunsmoke, a story of outlaws taking refuge in a church. He was cast too in 1966 as Doug Pomeroy in Runaway Boy on NBC's Bob Hope Presents the Chrysler Theatre. In 1967, he played the role of Richard Tyson in the film Banning in Dundee and the Coroner. Garrison joined John Mills as the junior partner of Frontier lawyers taking clients in the American West. The series ended quickly in December 1967, though it had an impressive list of guest stars. Garrison had relatively few acting roles thereafter, none long-lasting. In 1968, he was cast as Buck Hambleton in the episode Ordeal of NBC's The Name of the Game. In 1969, he played Samuel J. Coles in A Reign of Guns, in ABC's police drama The Mod Squad. In 1970, he was cast as George in The Pied Piper of Rome on the CBS comedy To Rome with Love, starring John Forsythe. In another 1970 appearance, he was cast in ABC's Love American Style. In 1971, he portrayed Harvey Bishop in The Fifth Victim, the 12th episode of the ABC Western series, Alias Smith and Jones. His subsequent roles included Clint Carpenter in Harvest of Death on CBS's Mannix, with Mike Connors, Detective Robert Scott in The Violent Homecoming of NBC's Police Story, Lanik in The Second Chance of NBC's The Rockford Files with James Garner, and Captain Buck Tanner in Playgirl, Smith's Valhalla of ABC's Fantasy Island with Ricardo Montalban. Garrison's last two acting roles were as Carl Belford in the 18-wheel rip-off of the NBC series Jay and the Bear, with Greg Evigan, and as an unnamed Veterans Administration physician in the episode The Hawk and the Hunter of the NBC Motorcycle Police series, Chips with Larry Wilcox and Eric Estrada.